Welcome to English Stories for Listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you genuinely want to be fluent in English.
Hello, and welcome to English Channel, the podcast or speech for learners who want to speak English with confidence without hesitations. I am Hexo, and I'm here to help you speak English more naturally, step by step. I will speak English slowly for better understanding, so you can follow me and repeat after me, like shadowing practice. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to improve English at home. Are you tired of feeling stuck when speaking English? Do you feel nervous or afraid when someone talks to you in English? Do you dream of speaking English fluently but don't know how to start? Then this video is for you. So let's get started. Today we start with something very important. Before you open your book, before you watch English videos, before you write your first word or speak your first sentence, you need to ask yourself a big question. Why do I want to learn English? This is your first and most powerful step. It may look simple, but it is the heart of your journey. When you know your reason, when your why is strong, then your motivation will never die. Even when the days are hard, your reason will give you the power to continue. Many learners want to speak English fluently. But when I ask them, why? They say, I don't know, maybe for a job, maybe because everyone is learning. This is not a strong reason. You need to find a real reason that comes from your heart. Something that makes you feel excited, something that gives you energy. Do you want to get a better job and earn more money? Do you want to travel the world and talk to people from other countries? Do you want to study abroad in your dream university? Or maybe, do you just want to speak confidently and feel proud in front of others? Whatever your reason is, it must be clear and strong. Let me tell you a story. A young boy from a small village in India wanted to learn English. His name was Arjun. His English was very weak. People laughed at him when he tried to speak. But Arjun had a dream. He wanted to get a job in a big company in the city. He saw people who could speak English getting good jobs, good respect, good salaries. He made a decision. He said, I will learn English, no matter how hard it is. Every day, he reminded himself why he was learning. He wrote on his wall in big letters, I want to change my life. And that line gave him strength every morning. He studied at home, using small books, mobile apps, YouTube videos. After 1 year, he gave an interview. He got the job. He was not perfect, but he was confident. His why made it possible. There is a famous quote that says, when your why is clear, the how becomes easy. This means, if your reason is strong, your steps will become simple. You will not give up. Even when you feel tired, or when people laugh at your English, your purpose will tell you to keep going. So here is your first task. Sit down in a quiet place, take a paper, write your reason. Don't think too much, just ask yourself, why do I want to learn English? And write from your heart. Be honest. It may be, I want to get a better job. I want to speak with confidence. I want to study in another country. I want to talk to people around the world. I want to feel proud when I speak. It can be anything, but it must be true. After writing, stick it on your wall. Read it every morning. Let that reason be your light in dark times. Many people give up on English because they forget why they started. Don't let that happen to you. You are not learning just for fun. You are learning for your future, your dreams, your confidence. This is your journey, and your reason is your map. If you don't have your why, you will feel lost. But if you have it, you can go very far. I want to tell you something from my heart. I know it is not easy. Maybe people around you speak fast English. Maybe they laugh at your accent. Maybe you feel nervous, shy, or even scared. But remember this: your reason is bigger than your fear. Yes, English is just a language, but the door it opens is very big. It can open the door to success, to new friendships, to freedom, to new dreams. All that begins when you find your why. Let's think deeply. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You are speaking English clearly. You are confident. You are smiling. You are successful. What helped you reach there? Your reason. That one reason you wrote on the wall. That is the power of your why. Now take a deep breath. Close your eyes for 5 seconds. Picture yourself speaking English with power. You are not afraid. You are smiling. You feel proud. You are talking to someone and they understand you. How do you feel? Happy? Confident? That is the goal. And your reason will take you there. A learner from Bangladesh once told me, "Sir, I used to cry every time I failed to speak English. But one day I wrote on my notebook, 'I want to make my parents proud.' I read it every day. It gave me power. Now I speak with courage." You see, small things make big changes. Your reason can be the strongest tool in your journey. So, promise me now. Today, you will write your reason. You will keep it where you can see it. You will read it every day. You will believe in it. When your mind says, "You can't do it," your reason will say, "Yes, you can." Let me give you a small quote to write with your reason. I will not stop until I am proud. Step 2. Build a daily English routine. Many people say, "I want to learn English," but they don't study every day. They wait for the perfect time. They say, "I will do it tomorrow," or "I am too tired today." Slowly, they stop learning. But English needs your daily love. You must make it a habit, like brushing your teeth, like eating food. If you do it daily, your fluency will grow like a plant. If you do it randomly, it will dry. Make a simple plan for your day. Fix a time, morning, evening, or night. It can be just 30 minutes, but it must be daily. This time is your English time. No excuses, no distractions. You can say, "From 7 to 7:30 in the morning, I will only learn English." And in that time, you divide your practice. 10 minutes listening, 10 minutes reading, 10 minutes speaking or writing. This is not too much, but it is powerful. There's a story of a girl named Laila from Pakistan. She worked all day in a shop. She had no free time, but she had a dream: to become a teacher in Dubai. So every night before sleep, she gave herself 40 minutes. She followed the same routine every day: listen, read, write, speak. After 8 months, she passed her English test. She said, "My success came from my small daily steps." And I want to tell you, this can be your story too. Routine makes your brain stronger. When you follow a routine, your brain says, "Yes, English is important for me." And soon, you will feel the change. You will start thinking in English. You will feel excited for your English time. You will grow. There is a famous quote, "Small actions done every day create big results." This is the secret. Don't wait for big changes. Don't wait for motivation. Just do a little, every day, without missing. Even if you are tired, even if you are busy, give just 30 minutes to English. This is the road to fluency. Now let's go deeper. Step 3. Create an English-only zone at home. Yes, your home is the best place to improve English. But you must create the right environment. Imagine this. You enter a small corner in your room. On the wall, you see English quotes. On the table, there is a storybook in English. Your phone and laptop are in English language. There is a small sticker on your mirror that says, "You are strong. Speak English today." This is your English zone. A place where your mind knows, this is where I grow. You don't need a big room, just a small space. A table, a chair, or even your bed, but fill it with English. Stick small notes on things. Door, window, mirror, bottle, fan. These are English words. Your eyes will see them every day. Your brain will remember. Change the language of your phone, your social media, your browser. At first, it may feel hard, but soon it becomes natural. You will learn new words without studying. You will live inside English. This is called immersion, surrounding yourself with the language. I know one man. His name is Tenzin, from Nepal. He had no money for coaching, no teacher, just a small phone. He changed everything on his phone to English. His ringtone, his alarm, his notes. Everything was English. He made his small room into an English world. After 1 year, he got a job in a hotel. His boss said, "You speak very good English," and he smiled. That smile was not from luck, it was from effort. So today, take one corner of your home. Make it your English world. Put your reason on the wall. Add a dictionary, a storybook, a list of new words. Make it beautiful. Make it yours. This is your power zone. You will grow there. You will transform there. Let's move forward now. Step 4. Start with listening daily. Many learners want to speak better, but they forget one secret. Listening comes before speaking. When a baby learns a language, it listens first. For months, it just listens. Mother's words, father's voice, people talking. Slowly, it understands. Then, it speaks. That is the natural way. So, make listening a daily practice. You can start with English podcasts, slow English videos, or TV shows with subtitles. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. The goal is not 100% understanding. The goal is to hear the rhythm, the music, the flow of English. Start small. Listen to 10 minutes every morning. Choose topics you like, stories, motivation, interviews. Use subtitles if needed. Try to repeat some sentences after the speaker. This is called shadowing, listening and repeating at the same time. It builds your pronunciation, your sentence structure, and your fluency. I remember a boy named Yusuf from Egypt. He could not speak English well, but he loved football. So he started watching football interviews in English. Every day for 20 minutes he watched and listened. He repeated the sentences. After 6 months, he could talk about football in English fluently. Because listening gave him the words. Listening gave him the patterns. There is a quote, "If you want to speak well, listen well." This is the secret. Listening daily will change your speaking. It's like putting water into a bottle. The more you listen, the more words fill your brain. And one day when you speak, those words will come out naturally. Make a playlist of slow English videos. Watch them again and again. Listen while walking, cooking, or sitting. Let English become your background music. Your brain will love it. And now, we go to the next beautiful step. Step 5. Read aloud every day. Yes, reading is powerful. But reading aloud is even more powerful. When you read aloud, your eyes, your mouth, and your ears work together. You see the words. You speak the words. You hear the words. This is a full workout for your English muscles. Take a short story, a small article, or a dialogue. Stand or sit straight. Read it slowly and loudly. Feel the words in your mouth. Use emotion. Pause at the full stops. Try to copy the style of native speakers. You can even record yourself. Then listen and improve. Many learners are afraid of speaking because they never train their mouth. Reading aloud trains your speaking muscles. It makes your tongue flexible. It builds your confidence. Slowly, you will feel comfortable speaking. I had a student, Ria, from Sri Lanka. She was shy. She never spoke in class, but I gave her one task. Read one page aloud every day. She followed it. After 2 months, she came to class and spoke with strength. I asked, "What changed?" She said, "Sir, reading aloud made me fearless." This can be your story too. Remember this line: what you practice in private, you will show in public. So practice daily. Take 5 to 10 minutes. Read something you like. Don't worry about mistakes. Don't worry about your accent. Just read with love, with energy, with heart. Step 6. Speak English alone, self-talk. This step may feel strange. Talking to yourself? Yes. But this is one of the most powerful ways to become fluent. You do not need a partner. You do not need a teacher. You only need yourself and your voice. This is called self-talk. It means speaking to yourself in English, like a conversation inside your mind, but with sound. Let me give you an example. You wake up in the morning. Instead of just thinking, speak out loud. Good morning. I feel a little tired today, but I will learn something new. Then you go to the kitchen. Say, now I am making tea. The water is boiling. Then when you look out the window, say, it is raining outside. The sky looks gray. These are simple sentences, but they are your life. And when you describe your life in English, you start living in English. Self-talk gives you confidence. You learn how to think in English. You practice speaking without fear of judgment. No one is watching. No one is correcting. You are free. This freedom helps you grow. You can practice your accent. You can repeat sentences. You can smile while speaking. This is your private practice space. Try speaking in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes. Speak slowly, clearly. Talk about your day, your plans, your thoughts. This is called mirror talk. It builds your courage. You see your face. You hear your voice. Slowly, the fear inside starts to disappear. I knew a man named Harsh from India. He could write in English, but he could not speak. He was afraid of people laughing, so he started speaking alone in his room. Every morning and night, he talked to himself for 5 minutes. After 3 months, he joined a group call in English. He was nervous, but he spoke well. He said, "Self-talk was my teacher, and I believe it can be your teacher too." There is a beautiful quote: "The one who practices alone shines in public." Speak to yourself every day. Talk while walking. Talk while cleaning. Talk while cooking. English will become your friend. You will start to feel natural. That is the goal. Now let's move to another secret tool. Step 7. Record your voice. This step is simple but life-changing. Take your phone. Open a recorder app. Choose a small paragraph or talk freely for 2 minutes. Press record. Speak in English. Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak. Then, stop and listen. Yes, listen to your own voice. This may feel strange in the beginning. Some learners say, "I don't like my voice," or "I sound funny," but this is normal. Slowly you will get used to it. You will hear your pronunciation. You will find your mistakes. You will also hear what you are doing right. Recording helps in many ways. You see your progress. You speak more clearly. You become aware of your strong and weak points. It is like a mirror for your voice. Start small. Record 2 minutes each day. You can read a story. You can speak about your day. You can answer a question. For example, what did I do today? What are my goals for this week? What makes me happy? Every week, listen to your old recordings. Compare them. You will see improvement. You will feel proud. This will make you want to do more. I had a student named May from China. She was very shy. I gave her one task: record one video every day. No one had to see it, just her. After 2 months, her speaking changed completely. She said, "Listening to myself helped me become my own coach." That is the power of this step. Say this with me now. I will not be afraid of my voice. I will use it to grow. Now we move to a beautiful, quiet practice that brings deep improvement. Step 8. Start a daily journal in English. This is your space to write your heart. A journal is a notebook where you write every day. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need big words. Just write what you feel, what you did, what you want. Start with 5 to 10 lines every day. Write about your day. Today I woke up early. I went for a walk. The weather was nice. I made breakfast and then watched an English video. Or write about your dreams. I want to speak English fluently. I want to work in another country. I want to meet new people and share my ideas. This is not for anyone else. This is just for you. When you write every day, your thinking in English becomes strong. You will start forming sentences faster. Your brain will become more comfortable with English. Journaling is also healing. It helps with stress. It gives peace. And when you read your old journals, you see your journey. You see your growth. You remember your struggles and you feel strong. There's a quote, "Write your thoughts and you will discover your voice." That voice is your English. That voice is your power. A boy named Amir from Morocco started journaling during lockdown. He wrote 10 lines every night. In the beginning, it was hard. He made many mistakes, but he kept going. After 6 months, he could write full pages. Then, he started speaking from what he wrote. Now he works as a content writer in English. All because he started with 10 lines a day. Step 9. Read simple English books. Reading is one of the oldest and most powerful ways to learn any language. But many people make one big mistake. They try to read difficult books. Books with heavy vocabulary, complex grammar, long sentences. After 2 pages, they feel tired. They feel lost. And they stop. That's not how we learn. The best way to grow your English reading skill is to read simple books. Easy English. Level 1 or Level 2 storybooks. Children's books. Comics. Or short books called graded readers. These books are written in simple English for learners. They are interesting. They are short. And they teach in a natural way. Reading should be fun, not stress. Read for the story, not for every word. If you don't know one word, skip it. If the meaning is clear from the sentence, that's enough. The goal is to enjoy, not to become perfect. One of my learners, Maria from Brazil, started reading with Level 1 English stories. She read 1 story every week. In the beginning, she used a dictionary, but slowly, she didn't need it. She started guessing meanings from the sentence. Her vocabulary grew. Her understanding improved. And most importantly, she started loving English. There is a powerful quote, "A book is a friend that teaches you silently." When you read, your brain sees how English is used in real life. You learn sentence structure. You learn how words connect. You also feel emotions through stories. This helps you speak with emotion too. Here's what you can do. Go to Google or YouTube. Search for English Level 1 stories or graded readers for beginners. Download a PDF or buy a small book. Read 1 page every day. Even 1 paragraph is enough. Make reading a part of your daily English time. You will be surprised how fast your vocabulary grows. And now, we move to a beautiful and active practice. Step 10. Watch and repeat. Shadowing. This step is very powerful. It is used by many actors, public speakers, and even language trainers. It is called Shadowing. Imagine you are watching a short English video. Someone is speaking. You listen. You pause. Then you repeat exactly what they said. Same tone, same speed, same feeling. Like a shadow. Shadowing helps you in 3 big ways. First, you improve your pronunciation. Second, you learn natural speaking rhythm. Third, you become fluent by copying real English. And slowly you sound more natural. You can start with 1-minute videos. Choose a slow English video. YouTube has many. Or search for English shadowing practice. Play the first sentence. Pause. Repeat it loudly. Try to say it like the speaker. Don't rush. If it's too fast, go back. Try again. You can repeat the same video many times. That's how you train your speaking muscles. There's a student named Fahad from Saudi Arabia. He used shadowing every day for 3 months. He chose 1 video per week. At first, he made many mistakes. But he didn't stop. He listened, paused, repeated, again and again. Slowly, his accent became smoother. His confidence became stronger. In his final speaking test, his teacher said, "You sound like a native." And Fahad smiled, because he knew shadowing made the difference. Here's how to start today. Pick 1 video, just 1 to 2 minutes long. Shadow the speaker line by line. Speak loudly. Speak clearly. Repeat until it feels easy. This is like gym for your mouth. And it works. Here's a quote for you. The more you copy real English, the more natural you become. Now we move to a beautiful habit that will grow your vocabulary daily. Step 11. Learn 5 new words daily. Words are like building blocks. The more words you know, the more sentences you can build. But don't try to learn 100 words in a day. That will not help. You will forget. The best way is slow and daily. Just 5 useful words every day. You can find these words in books, videos, podcasts, or anywhere. Choose words that you hear often, words that are used in daily life. For example, hungry, tired, busy, clean, fast, quiet, open, enjoy, always, never. Write them in your notebook. Write the meaning in your language. Write the pronunciation, and then write 1 simple example sentence. Like this. Word. Tired. Meaning. Feeling no energy. Pronunciation. Tired. Example. I feel tired after work. Do this for all 5 words. Read them aloud. Use them in your journal. Use them in your self-talk. The more you use a word, the more it becomes part of you. Every weekend, open your notebook. Revise all the words you learned in the week. You will be surprised how much vocabulary you remember. It's like adding 1 brick every day to your English house. I had a learner, Sita, from Nepal. She wrote 5 words every day for 100 days. That's 500 new words. But she didn't just write them, she used them. In her speaking, in her writing. Her friends said, "Your English is beautiful now." And she smiled. She said, "It's just 5 words a day." There's a quote to remember. Little by little, a little becomes a lot. So start today. Take 1 notebook. Call it My Word Book. Fill it with love, with consistency, with power. Step 12. Use new words in daily life. Imagine learning 10 new words. You write them, you read them, but after 1 week you forget. Why? Because you didn't use them. This happens to many learners. They collect words like they collect coins, but they never spend them. And slowly, those coins become dusty, forgotten. If you want words to stay in your memory, you must use them in daily life. Speak them, write them, think with them. For example, if you learn the word excited, then say, I feel excited about my new English video today. If you learn clean, then say, I will clean my room now. The more you use a word, the more it becomes your friend. At first, it feels slow. You stop and think. But slowly, your brain starts using the word without thinking. This is how fluency happens. I met a man named Aditya from Bangladesh. He learned 5 new words every day, but he didn't stop there. He used all 5 words in one small story every night. He spoke that story to himself before sleep. After 4 months, he said, Sir, these words now come to my mouth automatically. That's what I want for you too. Here's your daily task. After learning 5 new words, make 1 sentence for each word. Speak those sentences. Use them in your journal. Use them in your self-talk. Try to speak them to someone. Even if you make mistakes, it's okay. You are growing. There's a quote, practice is not just doing, practice is living the language. So live in English, use English, speak your new words with power, make them part of your day. And now we move to something very modern, very helpful. Step 13. Practice with English apps or chatbots. In today's world, you don't need a classroom to learn English. You have a classroom in your hand, your mobile phone. Yes, technology is your free home tutor. There are many free apps and tools that help you practice English every day. And they are fun. You can use apps like Duolingo, HelloTalk, Cake, Elsa Speak, BBC Learning English, and even ChatGPT. These apps teach vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and conversation. You can play games. You can do quizzes. You can chat with real people or chatbots. You can speak, listen, type, all from your phone. One of the best tools is using a chatbot. Like me, ChatGPT. You can talk to me in English every day. Ask questions. Tell stories, practice conversations, and I will respond in English, correct your mistakes, and guide you. You don't have to feel shy. You don't need a partner. You can speak freely. I know a girl named Lena from Sri Lanka. She had no English-speaking friends, but every night she opened an app and talked to a chatbot. She practiced introductions, questions, stories. After 6 weeks, she gave a full presentation in English. Her teacher asked, "Where did you learn this?" She smiled and said, "I spoke to my robot teacher every night." Technology has changed the game, but only if you use it wisely. Don't just scroll social media. Use your phone to learn. Give 15 to 20 minutes daily to one English app. Make it your habit. Here's what you can say now. My phone is my teacher. I will learn from it every day. Remember, A smartphone can make you smart if you use it for learning. Now we move to a powerful step. A step that happens inside your mind. A step that makes English part of your brain. Step 14. Think in English. This step is silent but strong. Many learners struggle because they think in their native language and then translate. For example, they think in Hindi, Bengali, Tamil, or Telugu, then try to speak in English. This creates a delay, a gap, a confusion. That's why fluency feels slow. To become fluent, you must stop translating. You must start thinking in English directly. This may sound hard, but it's possible, and it starts with small thoughts. When you wake up, don't think, Aaj main bahut thaka hoon. Think, I feel tired today. When you go to eat, don't think, main roti kha raha hoon. Think, I'm eating bread. This is how thinking in English begins. Small, daily sentences, simple actions, easy thoughts. But when you do it every day, your brain starts using English automatically. You stop translating. You start living in English. Let me tell you a story. A boy named Jamal from Indonesia followed this method. He wrote 10 daily situations in English. Waking up, brushing teeth, cooking, going to work. He practiced thinking in English during these times. After 90 days, he said, "Now my mind speaks English before my mouth does." That's fluency. You don't need perfect grammar to think in English. Just start. Use the words you know. Make small sentences. Talk to yourself in your mind. When you see something, name it in English. Tree, sky, rain, traffic, busy road, smiling child. When you plan your day, do it in English. Today, I will study. I will watch one video. I will write in my journal. This is the secret step. No one can see it, but it works like magic. Thinking in English builds speed, fluency, and confidence. Say this now. I will stop translating. I will start thinking in English. And say it every day. Step 15. Learn sentence patterns and phrases. Many learners make the same mistake. They try to learn grammar rules one by one. Past tense, present perfect, conditionals. But when it's time to speak, they freeze. They don't know what to say. Let me tell you a better way. Instead of only grammar, learn sentence patterns and phrases. These are full sentences or half sentences that people use again and again. Sentences like, "Can I help you? I would like to order tea. I think that's a good idea. What do you mean? How was your day? I'm not sure, but I will try." These are not just words. These are tools. When you learn them, speaking becomes automatic. You don't need to think. Your mouth knows what to say. It flows. This is called chunk learning. You learn language in chunks, pieces that work together. This is how native speakers speak. They don't build every sentence. They remember sentences. You can too. Let me tell you a short story. A boy named Mehul from Gujarat was shy. He knew 1,000 English words, but he could not speak. Why? Because he didn't know how to use them. One day, he started learning phrases like, "Excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for a book. Let me think about it." He wrote 5 phrases daily. He spoke them aloud 10 times each. After 30 days, he had 150 strong sentence patterns in his mind. One day, his uncle visited, and Mehul spoke English without stopping. His uncle said, "When did you learn this?" Mehul smiled and said, "One sentence at a time." You can do the same. Here's your task. Start a notebook. Write down 3 useful English phrases every day. Speak them aloud. Use them in your writing, speaking, and self-talk. Repeat them again and again. Remember this: patterns make speech powerful. Learn the phrases that build fluency. Let's go to the next truth. Step 16. Don't be afraid of mistakes. This step is from the heart. Many learners stay silent. They know the words. They understand English, but they don't speak. Why? Because they are afraid of mistakes, afraid of being wrong, afraid of being laughed at. But listen closely. Mistakes are not the enemy. Mistakes are your teacher. Every successful English speaker made many mistakes. I made mistakes. Your teacher made mistakes. Every person who speaks English now spoke broken English before. There is a quote I want you to remember forever. If you're not making mistakes, you're not learning. I met a woman named Asha from Nepal. She said, "I want to speak English, but I am scared of grammar mistakes." I told her, "Make mistakes. Speak anyway. Don't wait for perfect." She started speaking slowly. Yes, she made errors, but she learned from each one. After 6 months, she was teaching basic English to her neighbors. So I want to say this to you. If your sentence is broken, speak. If you forget a word, speak. If your grammar is not perfect, speak. Fluency does not mean perfect English. It means confident English, natural English, living English. Say this to yourself every day. Mistakes are my progress. I will not stop. I will not hide. When a baby learns to walk, it falls many times. Does it stop? No, because falling is learning. Same with speaking. Every mistake is one step closer to fluency. So speak loudly, speak freely, speak proudly. You are not weak. You are learning. You are brave. Let's take this bravery into the real world now. Step 17. Join online speaking groups or partners. You can study alone. You can read. You can listen. But to truly grow, you must speak with other people. Speaking with others makes you stronger. It gives you real-world English confidence. And the good news is, you don't need to travel. You don't need to join expensive classes. You can find speaking partners online for free. There are many places where people meet to practice English. Telegram English groups, WhatsApp study groups, Hello Talk app, Talk with Learners Worldwide, Tandem app, Language Exchange, Facebook groups for English learners, English Discord communities. Join these places. Find people who are learning like you. Speak with them 2 or 3 times a week. Practice greetings, small talk, daily topics, questions, stories. You will feel nervous at first. That's normal. But after a few calls, you will feel stronger. I know a young man named Hari from Kerala. He joined a small speaking group on Telegram. At first, he didn't speak. He just listened. Then, he started with small answers. My name is Hari. I am learning English. Then, slowly, he shared full stories. One day, he gave a motivational speech to 15 people in the group, and now he helps other learners feel confident too. You can do this. Don't say, "I'm not ready." You are ready now. You don't need perfect English. You just need practice. Here's your next step. Go to Hello Talk or search free English speaking groups on Telegram or Facebook. Join one group. Say hello. Join one call. Share your name. Ask a question. And smile. You are not alone. You are in the English family now. Remember this. Speaking with others is the mirror of your progress. Step 18. Watch English movies with subtitles. Learning English doesn't have to be boring. It can be exciting. It can feel like entertainment. One powerful way to learn is by watching English movies or shows with subtitles. Why movies? Because movies show real English. You hear how people talk in daily life. You hear different accents, natural speed, common expressions, and even jokes. It's not like textbook English. It's living English. Start with subtitles in English. This helps your eyes and ears work together. When you listen and read at the same time, your brain remembers faster. Later, when you feel confident, turn off the subtitles. Train your ears. And here's the best part. When you hear a dialogue you love, pause, rewind, and repeat it. Say it with the same feeling. Copy their accent, tone, and emotion. This is called shadowing with movies. Let me give you an example. Pooja, a girl from Himachal, loved watching Harry Potter. She didn't understand everything in the beginning, but she watched with English subtitles. She listened, paused, repeated, and copied how Hermione and Harry spoke. Slowly, she started speaking with better pronunciation. She even used phrases from the movie in real life. Now, she speaks clearly and confidently. Here's what you can do. Choose a movie or series you like. Start with 10 to 15 minutes daily. Watch it once with subtitles, then again without. Write down 3 to 5 new phrases you learn. Speak them aloud. Remember this. Enjoyment creates strong memory. When you love what you watch, your English improves faster. Step 19. Challenge yourself with English tasks. Do you ever feel stuck in your learning? Like you are studying, but nothing is changing? That happens when learning becomes routine, but not exciting. That's why you need challenges. Small, weekly English goals that push you, excite you, and give you energy. Set one small challenge every week. For example, write a short story in English, 100 words. Speak about your dream for 3 minutes and record it. Read 10 pages of an English storybook. Watch 5 English videos and repeat 10 lines. Learn and use 20 new words in real sentences. When you complete your challenge, reward yourself. Maybe a treat, a break, a movie, or just a big smile in the mirror. You earned it. This keeps your brain active. You stop feeling bored. You start looking forward to English. Let me tell you about Arun, a shopkeeper from Rajasthan. He gave himself a new English challenge every Sunday. One week he challenged himself to talk to one tourist. He was nervous, but he did it. Next week, he wrote his daily routine in English for 7 days. He kept going. Today, he helps other people in his village learn basic English too. So don't just study. Challenge yourself. Push your comfort zone. You don't need a classroom. You need a goal, a plan, and courage. Say this: I will grow faster when I push myself gently. Step 20. Track your progress weekly. You are doing so many things now: listening, reading, speaking, writing, learning words, and watching videos. But sometimes, it's easy to forget how much you've improved. That's why you must track your progress every week. Pick one day, like Sunday evening. Sit down with a notebook and ask yourself, what did I learn this week? How many hours did I study English? How many new words did I learn? What mistakes did I make and fix? What challenge did I complete? Write it down. Even small progress matters. Did you speak 3 sentences without fear? That's progress. Did you learn 5 new words and use them? That's progress. Did you complete your journal for 5 days? That's a big win. When you track your progress, you feel motivated. You start to see the difference in yourself. You start to feel proud. You start to believe, yes, I can really do this. Here's what you can do now. Create a weekly English tracker in your notebook. Make 5 columns: listening, speaking, reading, writing, vocabulary. At the end of the week, give yourself stars or marks. Celebrate your wins. I know a girl named Sana from Lucknow. She was losing hope because she felt slow. But she started tracking her weekly learning. After 4 weeks, she looked back and saw how much she had grown. Now she says, tracking gave me belief. So please remember, what you track, you improve. Progress is slow, but progress is real. Now, take a deep breath. You've just completed 20 powerful steps to improve your English at home, without a teacher, without fear, without excuses. You've created a new path for yourself. A journey of confidence, fluency, and success. Let's look at what you've built. You know why you are learning English. You've built a daily routine. You've made an English-only zone. You listen, read, speak, and write every day. You're not afraid of mistakes. You use them. You've started using apps, movies, stories, and challenges. You track your progress and celebrate your small wins. And now, your final step begins. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't give up. Final words. You don't need perfect grammar to be a great speaker. You don't need a fancy school to be fluent. You just need a reason, a routine, and the right attitude. Remember this quote: small steps every day lead to big success one day. If you follow these 20 steps again and again, every week, your English will improve more than you will ever imagined. You will wake up one day and say, wow, I can speak English now.